Hey y'all, welcome! This is part 2 of the Absolute Beginners Seed Starting series. In this episode, we're covering how deep do we plant our seeds. You've already made incredible soil, so you have a great environment to grow those seeds. So how do you know how deep to plant that seed? Wait a second, did you miss part 1? Go ahead and go back. I have a link to it here in this video. So if you need to go back to how to create that soil, click that link and then come on back here. The best place to find the seed depth for your seed is right on the seed packet. Sometimes it's a little bit hidden. I'll show you where it is commonly on some seed packets, but it can vary. But let's say you got handed down some seeds from a friend or saved seeds with no packet. This is where this rule of thumb is going to help you. And here it is. Plant a seed about 2 to 3 times as deep as the seed is wide. So if you have a small seed, you're going to plant more shallow. A big seed is going to go in a little deeper. That's just a good rule of thumb to follow. I'm going to demonstrate by showing a 1/4 inch seed depth. A common seed that falls into this category are tomato or tomatillo. You want to plant those about 1/4 inch deep. Just make a little indent with your finger and drop in about 2 seeds and cover lightly. Very easy. Then we're going to move on to 1/2 inch seeds, which is like a hard seed, like a brassica, for example, a broccoli, a kale, cabbage, things like that. Notice those are small and hard round seeds. So same idea, they go in about 1/2 inch, poke a little hole, drop it in, and loosely cover that. I'm going to show you our biggest seed, and that is a squash seed. So you'll see squash seeds do tend to be quite big, much bigger. So they go in deeper. Those go in about 1 inch. For squash, because the seed is so large, I usually skip the smaller 1 or 2 inch cell and opt to use a 4 inch pot instead. A squash seed will grow very fast and they really hate to have the roots disturbed. So to save yourself a little trouble when you're transplanting it, just in case the roots become a little bit disturbed, I usually give them room in the cell to begin with to avoid having to repot. So zucchini, any summer squash, winter squash, all go about 1 inch deep in a 4 inch pot. Now, our smallest seeds will include some seeds that get surface sowed here, which are lettuce and strawberry. First, I'll start with lettuce. I miss the soil. That gives the delicate seeds a really nice damp surface to grab onto. Then I drop that seed right on top, sprinkle a teeny tiny bit of soil on top just to barely cover it, and then mist it again. Strawberry seeds are the same, however, they're even smaller. Drop those seeds right on top, barely cover them, and then cover with a very fine bit of soil. These types of seeds need light to germinate, so burying them would keep them from sprouting. So just go ahead and spray that down, let those settle in. With smaller seeds, or with any seed, if you want to hold in moisture, I cover delicate seeds with a ventilated dome. If you don't have one, don't worry. When I started, I just used plastic wrap with holes poked through with a toothpick. That works just as well. It'll save you some money while you figure out if seed starting is for you. The most important thing to understand about germinating seeds. Seeds germinate based on their needs. So they're responding to temperature, light, moisture, and time. I have a saying that kind of helps me understand. A seedling just won't show its face until its basic needs are met. Tomatoes, for example, they want warmth, about 80 degrees. Lettuce prefers it a little cooler, 60 to 70 degrees. So you may need to move your trays indoors or outdoors to hit the right temperature. The seed packet will tell you exactly which one or which type it needs. We've planted our seeds in cells. But do all seeds need to be planted in cells, or can some go directly in the ground? We'll talk about that in the next video. I want to let you know you can grab my free beginner's guide, link in the description. It tells you exactly what to plant and when. I hope that helps you. If you subscribe to my channel, it would mean the world to me. I'm a small creator and I really appreciate your support. We'll see you soon.